Well read, nice interception.
Bangladesh are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's had it taken off him. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Look at the space. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Danny Olmo clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Xavi Alonso has found the net here, of course. Iniesta. Hernes. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, this could be a chance. He's great chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Number 14, Rashford.
Played out wide. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubasi. And here's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Lopez. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Just eases him off the ball. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that's well seen too. Fermin. And it's Koundé. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Yamal.
added time.
Hernes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Lopez. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys...
And he's had a hit! Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And that's a throw-in. Benzibaini. He is through here! Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka proves just a little bit too strong. Chukwuemeka's cross. That's a decent clearance. Crossed in again. Anton getting this one clear. No, that was never going to make it. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's been given away. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Brandt. He's had it nicked away. Chukwuemeka. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he stop it going out? Tries a shot! It's gone in, and it is an own goal! And that ends it!
Just a quick announcement and an exciting...
Just try taking that... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Girassi. He could be in here. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Borussia Dortmund has the chance to go the other way. Girassi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Girassi. No, it's come to nothing. Brandt will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days.
Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of trickery. Great chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a cute ball, and he plays one through. Alonso plays it across, shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Del Piero. And this is Stoichkov. Now there's a fight. It's Pelé! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Luis Suarez! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Surely now! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Xabi Alonso is there, and he can pick it up. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. And it's been played through. Oh, good take and a good... And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been cut short. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Has been indicated.
Fernandez gets a cross in. Del Piero. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this. And it's big chance, must be! And the shot! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that...
Oh, he's been caught! And the shot! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He slid. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To turn a deficit into a lead. That is some save from Khan. No, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pele. Number 14, Stoichkov. Coming on the field.
Lampard!
Number 7, Babeta.
That's a half-decent
Number
try.
20,
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was
Substitution in
quite
progress.
close.
Good-looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Batistuta. And the finish! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This he rises! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
That's Bebeto.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's Bebeto.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the keeper's given it away. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Son Heung-min. He's in a great position here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that was asking just too much of him. Fernandez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Howson gets across to intercept that.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. And that is a little undercooked. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So it is still 0-0. Played into space. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! Iniesta! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, easy pickings there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, played through for the wide man. Could be danger here.
Bangladesh can certainly afford to see this happen.
That's rather hopeful. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Iniesta goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And this is Luis Suarez, back in possession and ready to go again. That's been cut out, well played. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Shot at goal! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Oh no, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Koundé. Ah, he's given it away. Massaro. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. Back to within one. Interesting. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Suarez has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. Lampard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alexander-Arnold. Hoeneß with the cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, it's come loose.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
There's the shot! And that was very necessary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's the keeper's ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Deftly away. Knocks it into space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential...
An audacious attack! Oh, it rattles the bar! And it's a goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Here comes the... Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And they've got rid. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Out of play for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Cruyff. This looks promising. Koundé looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top.
Manchester United really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Mateus. Mateus! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Koundé dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Fernandes. Chips it through. That's going to go a long way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead.
And the shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cole. And he's running through. Cole. Good, strong midfield running here. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bangladesh certainly can feel happy about how things have gone. but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Green backpack, kindly
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Potw. Coming on the field.
We're underway again.
Number 23, Beckham.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cole receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Big chance! Darwin, and they win it back again. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. In with the challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fernandez. There's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Driving on and making good progress. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard!
Number 22.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Number 24, Vieri. Number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 11, Cantona. Substitution.
Curtis gathers from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... Oh, what has happened here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. He can run onto that. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
Vieri really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find.
He's tried one! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Threads one in. And this is Iniesta. Now the ball in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Aimed in towards the terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's on it, can he get away? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well read, nice interception. Koundé. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Romario. And this is Forlan. Schneider. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Donatoni. And this is Romario. Cruyff. Iniesta. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Thinks about... And the shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Potw gets good distance on it, nicked it back promptly. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Under an awful lot of pressure. Donatoni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Bangladesh really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's in a great position here. Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. Koundé clears. And this is Luis Suarez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Aberdeen can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match...